Good morning everyone. Today we shall learn some standard types. In that that means 4 standard type. Yesterday we have seen 2 standard types and also we have solved the number of problems based on this. And these are the standard types belonging to the Charpit's method. Today we shall discuss the method number 3, method number 4. This is the Charpit's method. Actually the solution process of the Charpit's method is used to find the solution of a non-linear partial differential equation which is of the form f of x, y, z, p, q. How to solve this? We have to introduce a new family of a partial differential equation q of g of x, y, z, p, q, a is equals to 0, and by solving 1 and 2 we have to find the values of p and q in terms of x, y, z by replacing the values of p and q in terms of x, y, z in this equation and solve this equation. Now how to find out this condition, values of, how to generate, how to form the family of partial differential equation, that is G, by using this condition of the integrability of the given non-linear partial differential equation. This is the condition of the integrability. We have to convert this into the Charpit's auxiliary equation. By substituting the values of the Charpit's auxiliary equation, then we can generate another function G by substituting that function into the form of f, and we can get the solution. Okay. Now actually there are 4 standard types. Some short note, we have written here shortly the 4 standard type, out of which we have seen 2 standard type yesterday. So you can write these 4 standard types in short note form. First type, if the partial differential equation contains only p and q, then its solution is in this way. Second type, type number 2, if a partial differential equation, this is the second type, if the partial differential equation which is the function of z, p, q, that is f of z, p, q, then its solution is in this way. Most important thing in the first type is the value of p is equals to a, then value of q is phi of a. Most important equation in the second type is p is equals to aq, then we can solve. Now third type, if there is a variable separation type, then on the left side g is a function of x, p, on the right side h is a function of y, q, then we have to substitute g of x, p is equals to a, then h of y, q is also in the form of a. We can replace this. We have to discuss this. Now we shall discuss this. This is the third type and this is the fourth type, means the partial differential equation of the type in the form of a solution that is z is equals to px plus qy plus g of p, q. It is also called as a Clairaut form. So p is equals to a, in this case q is equals to b, then their solution is directly we can written z is equals to ax plus by plus g of a, b. This is the short note only, but we have to discuss third method and fourth method in the detail today. Now this is only the short note. This is only the short note. Okay. So we shall discuss this Charpit's method, some standard types in that. Type number 3, type number 4 we shall discuss today. So type 3. If the functions are in separable type, that is g of x, p, we can write g of x, p, which is equals to h of, again, y, q. On the left side we can write g of x, p, h of y, q. Then how to find the solution of this differential equation? This is also standard form. In this case there is absence of z. यातमध्ये z नाही आहे. Z is absent here. Now how to solve this? How to solve this standard type 3 we have to discuss. We have, that means we can write this also. This implies that g of x comma p minus h of y comma q which is equals to 0. Now we have to discuss how to solve this standard type. Here check this, we have the Charpit's auxiliary equation equations are, what is that? Dx upon fp which is equals to dy upon fq which is equals to dz upon pfp plus qfq dp upon minus in a bracket fx plus pfz which is equals to dq upon minus fy plus qfz. Is it okay? This is the Charpit's equation. But check this function, there is no f, because we can express this f in the separate form, separable form, in which the function of x comma p is denoted by g, function of y comma q which is denoted by h. So this implies that dx divided by fp, p means which is a function of g, so fp is denoted by gp because it is the partial derivative of p for the function g, so it is a gp. So if we consider this as a complete f, याला complete f जरी मानलात तरी चालतो. So this implies that I can write, suppose f is equals to, z is absent, there is no problem, but g is a separate form of x and p, so fp means it is a gp. fq, who can tell me what is the value of fq now? dy divided by f suffix q, but q is a, which is again a function of h, separable form. So how can write it? सांगा रे student, इथं काय लिहिता येईल मग? That means minus hq, h suffix q, तुम्ही confusion करू नका, which is equals to dz divided by p as it is fp. fp means p is g is a function of p, so we can write gp plus q as it is. fq means h is only separate function of q, so minus hq, so we can write this as minus hq which is equals to dp divided by minus fx, you know that. Again fx, x is in the function z, that means we can write this as gx plus p into fz is 0 because there is no any z in the given function. That means dq divided by minus in a bracket again fy. Fy means it is a separable form of a function h because h is a function of y, so we can write minus hy plus q into fz means 0. Do you understand this, student? So we can write dx upon gp which is equals to dy upon minus hq which is equals to dz upon pgp minus qhq. Do you understand this? ये आपको समझ में आना चाहिए. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, वी शैल टेक दिस कंसेप्ट डिटेल. माइनस जी एक्स which is equals to h dq divided by hy. So we can write this as the equations 2. Now we have to take first. Now we have to take the first function and fourth function, first fraction and fourth fraction. Now taking first and fourth fractions. So that will be, what is that first fractions here, student? Dx divided by gp, which is equals to, we can write it dp divided by minus gx, dp divided by minus gx. Is it okay? So we can write this as g suffix x dx, which is equals to minus gp dp. Now g is a function of x and p. G is a function of x and p, so it will be the constant integration. Yeah. So we can write this as gx dx plus gp dp, which is equals to 0. Is it okay? So therefore this implies that, because we can take the integration, so we will get g of x comma p, which is the constant that is denoted by a. बरोबर है क्या पहा बरे? करेक्ट है ना? That will be the constant denoted by g of integration of g of x, which is the function of constant. So this implies that g of x dx, which is equals to dp. So we can write this as, आता यालाच आपल्याला असं लिहिता येतं. How we can write? This shows that, this implies that g is a function of x comma p, which is a, and h is a function of y comma q, which will be the a, In this way we can write the solution. So now how we can write this? This is a function of a, this is a function of x. So we can write in this way, if g is x comma a in terms of x, so we can write, this implies that from this equation, if we solve, then we get p and q, which are the functions of what is that? So which are the functions of, आता पहा, g is a function of x comma p, which is equals to a. Then we can write p is a function of x comma a. So we can write p is equals to, again a function of phi of x comma a, and q will be the function of psi of x comma, y comma a. Q is again a function of y comma a. So we can write y comma a. If you have any doubt, then you can ask. Therefore, putting these values in dz is equals to p dx plus q dy. आता याचा अगर हम इसका एक एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं तो आपको ये थ्योरी अच्छी तरह से समझ में आएगी. याद रखना, then you will understand this theory definitely. Okay, so we can write this as so we can write this PDX. How we can write this? PDX. P means phi of x comma a dx plus psi of y comma a dy. So dz. By integrating z is equals to integration of phi of x comma a dx plus integration of psi of y comma a dy, and this is the required complete integral. So पहा आता परत एकदा सांगतो मी. So we can write this as, if a function is in the separable variable form g of x comma p which is equals to h comma y, then we will write this Charpit's equation dx upon gp which is equals to dy upon minus gx. This will be the Charpit's equation. So we shall take the first and fourth, then we will get this relation, and this gives a solution. आता याचं जर तुम्ही इंटिग्रेशन घेतलात, इंटिग्रेशन ऑफ g of x into dx integration x, and it will be the function of g of x comma p. याचं जर सोल्यूशन घेतलात, इंटिग्रेशन घेतल्यानंतर इंटिग्रेशन कॉन्स्टंट येतो, देयर विल बी द इंटिग्रेशन कॉन्स्टंट a. So we will get the function or solution by integrating, then we will get the solution in this way, g of x comma p, because this is the function of x, this is the function of p, so we will get g of x comma p is equals to a. Similarly, and means similarly, how we will get the similarly, you shall check. If we take second and fifth, also इथं लिहितो वाटलं तर, similarly if we take second and fifth, then what will happen? dy divided by hq. मी डिटेल सांगतो. I am going to explain this concept in detail. dy is equals to hq which is equals to dq divided by hy. This is a minus. Okay, so we can write h suffix y dy which is equals to minus hq dq. So it will be the hy dy plus hq dq which is equals to 0. If we take the integration, by integrating on the left side, the first term is y, first term is integration in terms of y, second term whose integration is in terms of q, so it will be h of y comma q which is equals to, on the right side there will be the a. So we can write this. This is a similarly means in this way. You can write or not. You may write or not. As like integration of this function, integration of first term is in terms of x, integration of second term is in terms of p, so left side will be the function of g of x comma p, x and p. On the right side there is a 0, integration of 0 is 0 with integration constant is a. इथं वाटलं तर लिहा, by integrating we will get this function. So these are the two importance. Now if g is a function of x comma p which is equals to a, then we can calculate p which will be the term of x and a. So we can write p is equals to phi of x comma a. Similarly, if h is function of y comma q which is equals to a, then definitely we can write q is equals to, q is in terms of y comma a, and that is a function of psi y comma. Put in this equation and we can take the solution. Okay. आता याचं एक एक्झाम्पल घेऊ. एग्जाम्पल घेतल्यानंतर ही थ्योरी तुम्हाला व्यवस्थित समझेल. अगर हम एग्जाम्पल इस पे एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं ना, आपको ये थ्योरी अच्छी तरह से समझ में आएगी. ओके. नाउ वी शैल टेक दिस एग्जाम्पल. फाइंड द कंप्लीट इंटीग्रल. I think this is the 16 number exam. Find the complete integral. यातलं फर्स्ट आहे, ठीक आहे. कंप्लीट इंटीग्रल ऑफ p square plus q square which is equals to x plus y. See this. This is the particular type of a partial differential equation which is non-homogeneous, but we can write this in the variable separation form. So how we can solve this? Given PDE, actually non-linear PDE is p square plus q square is equals to x plus y. See here student, p square plus q square equals to x plus y. So we can write this sides in the separation form. So we can write p square equals to p square minus x, which is equals to, आता याला आपण सेपरेट लिहिल्यानंतर कसं येईल पहा, q square minus q square plus y. So we can write p square minus x which is equals to minus common kada q square minus y. Means this is as like g of p comma x, which is as like g of p comma x, and which is as like h of q comma y. This implies that it is the g of x comma p, and which is equals to h of, we can write this as y comma q. So this goes to this method, this type, g of x comma p, h of y comma q. This is the separable variable separation form which having absence of z term. So how to solve this? We have to consider this method, g of x comma p is equals to a, h of y comma q is equals to a. According to the Charpit's method, there is need not to write all these steps. You can take directly this. So we can take, therefore, by the standard type 3, we can take, what we have to write? G of x comma p which is equals to a, h of y comma q which is also equals to a. Then this implies that g of x comma a means what? P square minus x is equals to a, and what is the second? H means what? Minus q square minus y which is equals to again a. So we can write therefore p square is equals to x plus a, and इथं पा minus a right side ला घ्या, q square is equals to y minus a. So therefore p is equals to x root of x plus a, q is equals to root of y मायनस ए. समजतं का रे स्टुडंट? इफ यू हॅव एनी डाऊट, तुम्हाला कुठलाही जरी छोटा जरी डाऊट आला तर विचारा. इफ यू हॅव एनी डाऊट, सिम्पल डाऊट, देन यू कॅन आस्क. ओके, नाव पुट these values, now put these values in equation. See this, putting in equation dz is equals to p dx plus q dy. Same process, that means root of x plus a dx plus root of y minus a dy. So this is a dz. Now this is a variable separation form. Then by integrating, आता इंटिग्रेशन घ्या dz. So dz चं इंटिग्रेशन ऑफ dz is equals to integration of root of x plus a dx plus integration of root of y minus a dy. So it will be root x चं इंटिग्रेशन काय असतं रे? We have to write 1/2 root x. What is the integration? Derivative of root x is 1/2 root x, but integration of root x we have to write x plus a raised to 1/2 dx plus integration of y minus a raised to 1/2 dx. Is it okay? So integration of z dz we can write z, but x plus a raised to 1/2 चं इंटिग्रेशन सांगा रे स्टुडंट काय येतं? So z is equals to, what is that formula? x raised to 1/2 means x raised to n. x raised to n चं integration x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So we can write x plus a raised to 3/2 upon 3/2 plus y minus a raised to 3/2 upon 3/2 plus b. Is it okay? So z is equals to 2 into x plus a raised to 3/2 upon 3 y minus a raised to 3/2 upon 3 equals to b, and this is the required complete integral. See this, this is the required complete integral of the function. Is it okay? समजतं का? पहा, this is the required complete integral of the function. Is it okay? Now we shall move towards the same problem. We shall solve this next problem. P square, find the complete integral of say this, p square y into 1 plus x square minus x square into q, which is equals to 0. See this, we have to find out the complete integral of this function. मी थोडं फास्ट घेतो. 2 राहिलं का? कुठं 2 राहिलं रे? व्हेरी गुड. Here we have to remains 2. Okay. रचना भागवत, व्हेरी गुड. You have to write this 2. एक चेक करा चला. No problem. Now see this. Given non-linear partial differential equation is p square y into 1 plus x square minus x square into q minus x square into q, which is equals to 0. So we can write p square y into 1 plus x square, that means x square into q. So we can separate this variable. So p square into 1 plus x square divided by x square, which is equals to q divided by y. Means this is as like g of x comma p which is equals to h of y comma h of y comma q. This implies h of y comma q. So we can take this is of type 3. Okay, so we can take, so this implies that this is a variable separation form, separable form. P and x which are on left side, q and y are which are on right side, and z term is absent. Then we can write, so g of x comma p which is equals to a, and h of y comma q we have to take which is equals to b, y comma q which is equals to a. Means as like we have to use this theory, g of x comma p is equals to a, h of y comma q is equals to a. So we have to convert this. So replace this, that means p square inner bracket 1 plus x square divided by a square. This, therefore this implies that p square inner bracket 1 plus x square divided by x square which is equals to a, and second term q by y which is equals to a. So we can write p square which is equals to ax square divided by 1 plus x square, and q is equals to ay. See this, according to this theorem, we know that after solving these two, g of x comma p which is in terms of a, h of y comma q which is in terms of a, if we solve these p and q, if we solve these two relations separately, then we will get the value of p in terms of x and a, value of q in terms of y and a. So check this. So we will get the value of p in terms of x and a, and value of y in terms of value of q in terms of a and y. So we can write p is equals to root a. If we take the square root here, then we can write square root of a, x square is x, and denominator square is root of 1 plus x square. देखो यहाँ पे खाली स्टूडेंट का कुछ कंसंट्रेशन नहीं है, देखो स्टूडेंट का कंसंट्रेशन रहना चाहिए. हमें भी वेरीफाई करना होता है, कभी कभी ऐसा भी वेरीफाई करना होता है कि सिंपल टर्म है, आपको आता है क्या नहीं. वी हैव टू वेरीफाई हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर इन द कंसंट्रेशन for this lecture which are attached to this lecture. Okay, very good Saddam, very nice. So we can write. Now you tell me how to solve this integration. There is one technique to solve this integration. Okay, I shall write second term. A is a constant, then we can write plus a integration of y dy. So now we have to solve this integral. Integration of dz is z, root a as it is. Now we have to use the particular type, that is integration. This is the standard form. F dash of x divided by root f of x, then it will be 2 root f of x. Okay, this is the standard form which we have to use. So we have to adjust the derivative of root term in the numerator. Derivative of root term in the numerator. Derivative of root term. Derivative of 1 is 1, and the derivative of 1 is 0, and the derivative of x square is 2x. That means in the root 1 plus x square, its derivative is 2x. We need 2x in the numerator, so we can divide by 2, multiply by 2, so it will be 1 plus x square dx plus a into y dy. So z is equals to root a by 2 into 2 root 1 plus x square plus a. What is the integration of? What is the integration of y? So it will be the y square by 2 plus constant of integration, that is b. So the final solution is root a into root of a 1 plus x square plus a by 2 into y square plus b. This is the complete solution. Is it okay? So, is it okay? Thus, we can write the complete solution. Yapa, see this. After taking a square root, left ला पण square root घेतला, p square चा p झाला. So, root a, x square चा x. So, denominator we have to write root and then we have to extend this theory. Okay? So, in this way we can solve. ये समझ में आया क्या रे student? This is a method number 3. And the type of this method number 3 is variable separation form. That means x and p are on one side of equation, y and q are on other side of equation, is like this. That is the separation of x and p, separation of y and q on the sides of equation, and z is absent. Then definitely we have to solve this equation in this way. If so, okay, I shall give you homework or assignments based on this. Today's assignment, which includes number of problems, p square plus q square, which is equals to x square plus y square. X square plus y square. See this. We have to use the standard formula, integration of root a square minus x square चा formula वापरावा लागेल पहा, x square minus a square चा, आणि x square minus a square means x by 2. ते तुम्हाला फॉर्म्युले माहित आहेत, त्याप्रमाणे सॉल्व करा. सेकंड, p square y into 1 plus x square, which is equals to okay, that is equals to q square x square plus x square. जर नाही आलं तर लक्षात ठेवा रे. मी सांगतो परत एकदा. अनुराधागिरी 4 पिट्स इक्वेशन मध्ये ऑक्झिलरी इक्वेशन कसं घेतलं मी सांगतो परत एकदा. ठीक आहे. थर्ड, राइट साइड ला x square कॉमन काढा. यू हैव टू टेक अ कॉमन x square फ्रॉम द राइट साइड. ओके, देन वी विल गेट द सेपरेशन ऑफ वेरिएबल p square plus y, which is equals to q plus x. Is it okay? So that is the option term, and also we can write 1 minute. If there is any example we can write. So it will be the p plus q, which is equals to x plus y, and last pq is equals to xy. Okay. So you have to solve all these 5 problems. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Anuradha Gri काय म्हणते पहा. So I shall solve the problem of Anuradha Gri. 4 pits auxiliary equation मधील dz divided by p dp minus q dp कशी solve केली. Okay, I shall discuss this. We shall move towards the 4 pits method. Actually, this is the method number type number 3. The functions are separable functions. That means x and p are on left side, terms of y and q are on right side, z is suppose absent. So this is called as a separable type. Separation कशा कशाचा आहे, xp and yq. So we can write this. आता पहा, now you know that suppose if we consider this is a f, suppose if we consider this is a total f, F means g of x comma p. G is a function of x and p. H is a function of y and q, which is equals to 0. So for the purpose of Charpit's auxiliary equations, we have to write this. So Charpit's equation is this. Now our aim is to solve this. Fp means we have to take the partial derivative of f with respect to p, but f is in two functions. F is in type of two functions, two separable functions. F is in terms of g, means Fp means p is in the function of g, so Fp means gp. So we have replaced Fpp means gp, because there is no any p in h, म्हणून इथं hp येणारच नाही. Again we have to write fq. Fq means we have to differentiate with respect to q. Q is not present in the g, so it will be 0. Q is present in h, so minus hq. We have to write fq means minus hq. Do you understand this? अनुराधागिरी समजलं का? ओके, आता पुढचा टर्म पाहिजे तुला. ठीक आहे, इथं येऊ आपण आता. सो dz फॉर्म्युला कसा आहे? dz डिवाइड बाय p. पुट दिस p as it is. Keep this value p. 1 minute. Keep this p as it is. Again fp. Fp means we have to take partial derivative of f. Partial derivative of f means we have to take partial derivative of g, because p is in g only. So we have replaced this fp means gp. Put q as it is, plus as it is. Again fq, we have to calculate fq means partial derivative of f with respect to q. So partial derivative of g with respect to q will be 0, because there is absence of q. So partial derivative of f with respect to q means partial derivative of h with respect to q, but it is a minus h, it will be the minus hq. It will be the minus hq. Main ऐसा है, fq means it is, fg means hq minus hq. Fq means minus hq, plus into minus it will be the minus, म्हणून इथं पुन्हा मायनस लिहिलं. सो 1 minute. अशा पद्धतीनं हे hq येतं. हे समजलं का रे स्टुडंट्स? ओके, ठीक आहे. तर अशा पद्धतीनं हे या पद्धतीनं समजून घ्या, सॉल्व करा. वी शॅल कंप्लीट दिस आन्सर अँड वी शॅल स्टॉप हिअर. इफ यू हॅव एनी डाऊट देन यू कॅन अगेन आस्क. यू कॅन सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लेम्स. आता हे प्रॉब्लेम्स तुम्ही सॉल्व करा. होमवर्कचे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करा. हे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करा. यू विल गेट द परफेक्शन ऑफ दिस मेथड. अँड इफ यू हॅव एनी डाऊट देन यू कॅन ऑल्सो आस्क. Okay, now thank you, namaskar, goodbye.